This is Kyle Juszczyk, and you're listening to Nothing But Niners.
So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hurst takes advantage of it. He takes the handoff, hits to his right, gets to the 20. He's in the 30. Needs to cut in. He comes back up the right sideline. Breaks a third tackle. Comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! 49ers! 96-yard run from scrimmage. Garrison Hurst breaking tackle after tackle. Swings down the sideline. Throws off bodies like clothes after a marathon.
Young, back to throw. In trouble, he's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again, to the 35, cuts back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10. He died. Touchdown, 49ers.
Third down, Alex takes the snap. Alex looking down in post, and it's good. Touchdown! Touchdown, 49ers!
It is second down. Ryan takes the snap, throws the slant to the left side. It's Russell, intercepted! The 49ers pick it, and Navarro Bowman is redemption! Navarro Bowman running it all the way for the touchdown! No greater redemption!
The San Francisco 49ers, we can do whatever we want.
Click, boom! What's going on, faithfuls? Your boy Mike is back from the Nothing But Niners crew, and it's time to get right to it, man. March Madness, midday style, okay? I apologize about last night, guys. I was on call. I got called into work. I thought about trying to do it in the van, but I would have had to have pulled over, and it was dark out. I wasn't really comfortable with it, so you guys got me right now. Now's your chance, all right? Danny Albright with the very first question of the day. Let's go, man. It says, do the 49ers draft a receiver in the draft? I'm going to say no. I think they draft two. Woo! Let's go. Ben says corn or flour tortillas. I think the ones I like are flour. I think they're flour. I put so much shit on them, I can't tell the difference in the taste. I get like nacho meat, and I get like, salsa and cheese and just scoop. So I'm not sure. Mike, what did you have for breakfast today? I haven't eaten a thing yet. Thank you, DJ Malone. Did you know the Devils have a uniform with the word Jersey on it in cursive? I do know that because I do like the New Jersey Devils. That is my favorite team by default. One of the only teams that I choose to support that's local to where I am in the Phillies, right? So that is one of my local teams. Now, I've seen their jerseys before. I'm trying to think of if I know the specific one you're talking about. They had one like that years ago. Maybe you're talking about a newer one. Have you seen Peacemaker? I don't think so. You and Nick remind me of him and Vigilante. I got to check that out now, man. I got to check that out. Mike, I was in Jersey a couple weeks ago. Hey, man, come back. Let me know when you're coming through, bro. Do you like cheeseburgers? I do, actually. But I like cheeseburgers like that I make. If I had to go to a fast food spot, I think Burger King, that Whopper is still the top of my list. I haven't had another one that tastes better. But I also don't do a lot of cheeseburgers anymore. I'm like a chicken sandwich guy. Hopefully you guys can hear me too, by the way. I'm outside. If it's too windy, let me know. Actually, let me just roll up the window because I can feel the breeze coming. I'm out here having a cigar. So let me roll up the window on that side. Hopefully you guys can hear me better, okay? How stacked would our wide receiver room be if we took Christian Watson? All right, so I said a long time ago on Twitter, Christian Watson plus Trey Lance equals Joe Burrow, and then I got killed. Because everyone thought that I was trying to say that we would get the same results. And no, I was just talking about the comfortability and the rapport, and you get the big target. This guy is 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", and he's going to run a 4.45, 4.47. You go out there and you get him for your rookie quarterback with the rapport, and it gives the Niners a downfield threat and another red zone target. So I think that is a great pick. We still need a little bit more help than just him, though. Have you had chicken piccata before? Nah, I don't think so. Are you a fan of Chinese food? If so, what's your go-to food? All right, so I like Chinese food. I've been staying away from it lately. First of all, you got to go with the shrimp roll. I love shrimp rolls. I know it's considered like an appetizer, a little side thing, right? But I love a good shrimp roll, number one. I'm a big shrimp fried rice guy. You noticing the theme here? I'm a big shrimp fried rice guy. And if you can order their fried wings, I don't like fried chicken, right? But they're fried wings, but you tell them to fry it soft, not hard. See, the order is always fry them hard. People like them overcooked. You lose a lot of the flavor that way. You got to get them fried soft. All right. So try that next time you guys go. All right. And what's your opinion of USFL? What is that? USFL. Oh, that's the arena league that they're going to do this year or whatever. I'm for it. I'm for it, man. I'm for it. I'm absolutely for it. If possible, would you and the guys be able to discuss the off-season quarterback carousel for next season? Um, if you don't believe me regarding the Devils Uni, look it up. Who'd be the team to beat next year in the NFC? All right, so by next year, I'm assuming you mean this coming 2022 season. Absolutely, we will discuss the quarterback carousel because that's going to be massive, and I don't think it's going to be as many changes people think, but I think it's going to be massive as far as headlines go. We will absolutely discuss that. I do believe you about the Devils uniform, and the team to beat in the NFC next year is going to be the 49ers. If I'm not allowed to pick us, I'm going to go with the Packers again. I'm going to go with the Packers because I think Aaron Rodgers stays there. All right. I hear y'all. I see y'all. Let's go. All right. I don't see any questions. Hold on. I'm still going. It's not a big blunt. All right. Does Lance shock the world with his play this year? This is a trick question. Shock the world? No. But take the world by storm? Absolutely. I think he puts the eyes on the NFL on him and Kyle Shanahan. Dennis, my dog, man. What's going on, big dog? You always in Jersey, aren't you? I got to shoot you a text, man. I got your number. Let me know next time we go into Sticky Wickets or something, bro. All right? That's my guy right there. All right, let me try to find some more. Okay, here we go. Here's a question. How much effect do you think having so much turnaround on our coaching staff will have on our performance this year? Not much at all. Not much at all. We have been losing position coaches at around the same clip. People just are noticing it a little bit more because it's been 2 years in a row where we lose a coordinator who gets promoted to head coach. But we've lost plenty of the same people, position coaches. The 49ers have yet to name, I'm not saying they haven't hired because the guys could be on the staff already. They have not named a special teams coordinator. They have not named a wide receiver coach. They have not named a quarterback coach yet. There's one more that I'm forgetting. There's four. A tight ends coach. They haven't named a tight ends coach yet either. But I'm pretty sure that they have an idea of what they're going to be doing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Here we go, Sean. Let's see how many times my man tries to get me at the end of the show here, okay? It's on now, Mike. Ding, ding. Kane and I stayed up until 9 p.m. last night. He cried when there was no show. Dog didn't eat his food. Oh, it's on. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Y'all know you guys know me. It takes like something serious for me to miss the Midnight Madness. It's one of my favorite things that we've ever done here at Nothing But Niners, and I wouldn't miss it for the world, but I missed it for less than the world last night. I was just not in a good area. It was dark, and I just didn't want to risk it. I had to hurry up and get home, and by then I was just exhausted. So I'm sorry about that. All right, here we go. Best hip hop rap group: Tribe Called Quest over Wu-Tang. All right, if I have to pick one over those two, wow. This is good because both of those groups have very massive impacts on hip hop. Tribe Called Quest being the earlier one, the originators, but Wu-Tang just changed the game in such a way. It made like clicks cool. I think the best hip hop rap group, in my personal opinion, is Slaughterhouse. You guys should check them out, man. I really like how diverse that group was and even how they came together. It's a shame we didn't get more groups from them. My favorite rap group, not saying that they're the best, but my favorite rap group was Onyx. So you guys know the kind of stuff that I like, man. There you go. Nico Wilson, he says, what pick do you think we'll get for Jimmy G? I'll start with that one first. I think we get a pick. I think we get a pick in around between 50 to 70. All right. Second to third round. I think we can get more than one pick though, by the way. All right. Here we go. Big D Dilly. Oh, Big D. Wow. Yeah, big D guy. Wow. You made me say that name on the air. All right. Mike, what moment in Niner history would you change? Like a play or outcome, but you can only choose one. I would have liked Jimmy to complete that pass in the most recent Super Bowl that we were in, only because I really wanted Joe Staley to get a ring. I probably could say that. You know what? I take that back. I wish that we ran the ball with Frank Gore, or scored a touchdown on one of those plays, because then Joe Staley would have got his ring, and so would have Frank Gore. So I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with that one. But then again, see, that's fucked up, because if that happens, Harbaugh's probably still here, and then you don't have the excitement and everything that you have now, and we could be the ones looking for coaches and all that shit. So I don't know, man. That's a very, 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 very tough question. I'm sorry, I don't have a good answer for you, man. Fuck it, do it for the guys, man. Do it for the guys. Let Cap and the team finish off the Ravens, and that was a hell of a comeback. Made the game at least fun to watch in the second half. You know what I'm saying? Jerry's back in here again, man. With all this Kinlaw news, should DJ Jones signing be paramount? I think we should be bringing back DJ Jones regardless of what happens with Kinlaw. All right? So that's just my personal opinion, though. A lot of people are going to say otherwise, Does Coach Lynn bring Tyrod Taylor as QB to back up Lance? As QB back up Lance, what he meant there. It's not Coach Lynn's decision, but I think that he has a little bit of influence there. You know what I'm saying? I think Tyrod wants to try to be a starter somewhere. If I'm him, you know where you are in your career, man. I would see if I could get a starting job somewhere, and if the offers just aren't right, they're not hitting right, because it's a very weak quarterback class, and the free agents aren't that great either. He might be one of the top free agents. Him, Marcus Mariota, and Jameis Winston are probably the top free agents out there. I might see if I can get a starting job somewhere. Imagine Tyrod Taylor in Buffalo. I mean, not Buffalo, Denver. Imagine him in Washington. He can go somewhere and get a starting job. So maybe he goes out there and does something nice. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Those Migos clowns. Is that it? Am I done early? Oh man, no more questions in the group, or am I missing questions? Last message I see says Cap the Crab. Let me see here. Let me do this. We turn that off. Let me go back down. If you guys are done with questions, then I'm going to wrap this thing up. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's why DJ Malone was typing a soliloquy over here. Okay, here we go. You could pick a past 49ers player from the 80s or the 94 team. Whose jersey would you wear? So we're in agreement that 94 team would beat both 2012 and 2019 teams. I agree. That was probably the best 49ers team ever. Top offense, top defense. They were just incredible. I would go, if I could pick a player from the 80s. It's easy. Bryant Young, my favorite football player of the 49ers. Bryant Young is absolutely my favorite football player for the 49ers in franchise history. Over quarterbacks, over wide receivers, over running backs. It's Bryant Young. And I have a Bryant Young jersey. So, there you go. You did say Jimmy. All right, here we go. 49ers girl. She says, how soon do you think we will hear Jimmy traded? I say 2 weeks. I think free agency starts. Free agency starts in 2 weeks. Teams buy. They go for who they think they can get. Some options better than, like I said. Listen, guys, I'm going to sound like such a hater right now, but Jameis Winston versus Jimmy Garoppolo. Think about the health. Think about the availability. Yeah, you're going to deal with some interceptions. You're going to deal with interceptions with both of them, but Jameis Winston has a higher upside. I know that sounds blasphemous as a 49ers fan, but he does. He's not afraid to throw the ball all over the field. Check downs, intermediate, and deep. Jameis Winston does it all, right? Think about Tyrod Taylor. He's a little bit less known because you haven't seen him do it for a long amount of time. But Jameis Winston has probably got to be the top target in free agency right now. So I think teams go out there and they try to get those guys. Marcus Mariota is probably a push with Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe a little worse actually. I won't do that to Jimmy. I think Jimmy is better than Marcus Mariota. But then that's about it. So I think about 2 weeks, because free agency is in less than 2 weeks. I think the quarterback signs his deal early. The quarterback guys, and now the teams have to say, all right, who can we really trade for and not cripple our entire draft? right? You're not going to get a guy like Russell Wilson. You're not going to get a guy like Aaron Rodgers. So now you're stuck with Jimmy Garoppolo. He's going to be your discount guy. So I think in 2 weeks you get Jimmy Garoppolo traded. All right. Mike. Hey, Mike. What does it say? Hold on. Mike. Hey, Mike. This is Rick from Chicago, Illinois, from the Windy City. He always smoking those. Oh, wait. Is this a question? Is this a question? That's all I have to say. Okay. Man, you tricked me with that long ass comment. Man, you tricked me, man. I thought that was a question. We totally would have beaten Pittsburgh if we played it at 94. Okay. Any news from D Ford, Antonio? I have not heard anything, but here's what I do know. He's really, really cheap this year. That much I do know, and I think the Niners keep him. But we'll see what happens. All right. Nico Wilson. All right, we're over the 15-minute mark. We got about 45 seconds left before I have to wrap this thing up. I see Sean trying to put his contributions in here because he thought I was going to be ending. Tricked you. Don't forget, guys, when I do the intro, I make up that time, so you guys get a solid 15 minutes of question and answers, okay? Nico Wilson says, you think we need another receiver? Yes. If in the draft, who would you draft? Who would you go for as far as receiver? Christian Watson is my top guy right there. And I think we can get him in the second or third round. I don't think we have to use our second round pick on him. So I think that he's going to fall to the third because he's coming from a small school. And he's older, too. That's another thing, too. He's an older guy. People aren't really paying attention to his age, but it'll come up later on. Sean with the contribution. Thank you very much. Be blessed, Mike. Do you think Ward is almost crossing the line with arrogance? He was getting burned a little at the end of the season, a little cocky, right? All right, so I like that, man. I like that. But you got to remember that the trash talk that he was talking was specifically about tight ends. He wasn't really getting burned by tight ends. I don't remember any tight ends really doing anything against Jimmy Ward, and that's who he was really targeting. But I'll be honest with you, man. I like the cockiness. He's a veteran. You don't want to see a young guy running his mouth like that. You want to know that a guy that can actually cover, can play all the positions in the secondary. If there's anybody on the team you want popping off at the mouth, it is definitely Jimmy Ward. You know what I mean? But I do understand what you're saying. Like, I like the swag, though, man. I really do. I like it. You want to see the Niners displaying some confidence. You don't want the typical, well, we'll just see what happens on Sunday, or we're going to hope for the best. We're going to prepare as hard as we can. Everybody's going to say that. Give me somebody's going to be like, nah, they got to come out here and they got to see me. They have to see me. I want the team to take on that type of persona. You know what I'm saying? Should we keep Raheem or give Trey Sermon a go? I say do both. I think Trey Sermon is going to have a big year regardless. I really do. I think the Niners are going to kind of change up their philosophy. I think we see a little bit more physical stuff, and that's where Trey Sermon is going to be more effective there. But they are going to do like a change of pace thing, and I think that I think Elijah Mitchell. Oh man, I think he's a little more overrated than people think. Not saying that the young man isn't good. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying the young man doesn't have a lot of promise. I'm not saying he doesn't have a good future in the NFL and with the 49ers in particular. But that's a really good 1-2-3. And you still get another running back because you can't depend on Mostert's availability. So you can get him for a discount. All right, this is going to be the last one here, guys. Do you think the 49ers should stop bringing back throwback jerseys that did them injustice in some big games since they brought back the 94 jersey? Okay, they should make new styles, in my opinion. I see what you're saying here. The throwback jerseys were a big thing when we went to the Super Bowl in 2019. So I can't say that. And then this year we made it all the way to the NFC Championship game. Now you're talking about the specific games. I understand what you're saying. We didn't really do too well in them, right? But no, I don't think it's what they wear. That's a little bit more of a superstition. I think the guys just got to be focused and get out there and stop wearing them against the fucking Seahawks. We can't beat the Seahawks, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, it's a little thorn in our side. But guys, listen, that's going to do it. We just crossed the 19-minute segment. All right. So guys, keep those questions coming. We are going to be back tonight. I promise you, we'll be back tonight at midnight or in the morning. For you guys over on the West Coast, it's going to be later. It's going to be at 9 p.m. So you guys are a little bit lucky. You don't have to stay up till the real midnight. All right. That's going to do it, man. Thank you guys so much for the support. And I can't wait to bring you guys. We got 2 more shows coming today, actually 3, because today is Thursday and I record the Party in the Palisade for the people over there on the Patreon. So you guys get to see that as well. All right. That's it. Prepare for glory, anticipate pain, but always remain faithful. 1.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. Hey, see, I'ma confess it. We under the pressure. If you looking to find us, we them nothing but Niners. Nothing but Niners. We nothing